Hey Cancer, it's the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby. I'm doing another reading for you for the week of 11/21 through 11/27 November. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you have strong Cancer placements anywhere in your chart, take it as it resonates. Energies can be switched, flip-flopped, reversed, masculine, feminine, whatever. And don't try to force anything. If it fits, then keep it. If it doesn't, then let it go. That said, all of these have been pre-shuffled, but I will be shuffling them again just to show you. The song that I listened to during pre-shuffle was called September by James Arthur. The name James or the name Arthur could be significant. September could be significant. Something could have happened in September. Something could be happening in upcoming September. Some of the lyrics that I picked up during the pre-shuffle was, I pursued you, you're still undefeated. I'm gonna love you for the rest of my life. So I feel like this is somebody that isn't with someone, obviously. Someone may have messed up, done something, whatever. Missing them. And they pursued you. Take it as it resonates. Cancer, you could have pursued them. They could have pursued you. So this is just the energy going into the read. This doesn't have to relate to everybody. All right. This is the week of Thanksgiving, and so what this read is for. And so I was only going to do 2 oracles, but then decided, spirit of giving and thanks. So we're doing 3 with the crystal message cards. The Chakra Insight Oracle and Enchanted Unicorn Oracle, and then the crystal message cards. Okay, for Cancer. Cancer Collective for the 21st through 27th of November. Alright, and one more. What do we have in store? I'm trying to keep my mind clear right now before we get into the shuffling. Okay, Cancer. Cancer. Okay. So, the energy going into this is Temperance. Temperance is all about balance. We're going to shuffle it out for the actual cards, but it's all about balance. This is the angel of the deck, which is a really good energy to be going into it. Maybe there's something that you've been wanting to balance out. It's about also like hopes. Well, not necessarily hopes, but like wishes, dreams, goals, desires. And, getting it all in alignment. Sometimes, when you have an overabundance of something, too much of something can be a good thing or can be a bad thing unless you know how to balance it. And that's what this energy is all about. It's also Sagittarian energy. Okay. This is for Cancer, please. Calling all spirits, Cancer spirits, for their higher power, peace, protection, and prosperity for the week of the 21st through the 27th. Ooh, for Cancer. 2 more, please. Thank you. We have the Star, the Ten of Pentacles. One more, please, for... Oops. And the Seven of Swords in reverse. Nice. Underneath the deck, the Knight of Pentacles. All right, we're going to clarify. The energy going into this is the King of Coins, so that's King of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Star, please, for Cancer, for the 21st through the 27th. Clarify the Star, please, for Cancer Collective. Thank you. Wow. The Ten of Pentacles. So we're dealing with somebody with a lot of wealth, a lot of money. Okay. The Ten of Wands. Clarify the Seven of Swords in reverse. Wow. Okay. And then clarifying the Knight of Pentacles is the Four of Wands. All right. So what we have here is the Star being clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. So in the past, there was a star energy, and that could be Aquarius. It could also be just someone that has that star potential, star quality, center stage, hope. They're your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your desires. It doesn't have to be a specific person. It could be those things, right? Just some wish, or wish fulfillment, like that you're wanting, searching for, or it could be a person. And it was like the Ten of Pentacles, that they created wealth, prosperity. They are wealth, prosperity, something like that, right? In the present, you're still in a Ten of Pentacles, but there's like a Ten of Wands that's happening too. And it could be a halt on the money situation. You could be having like bad luck, on money, something like that. Whereas this Star person could be having, wealth, abundance, good luck for them. That, or this is saying, this is the ending of something, because we've got like two tens here. So this is the ending of something, and with that brings in something good, right? So then then in the future, what we have coming here towards the end of the week is the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Swords. So one person has anxiety and is all stuck in their head, and then the other person is basically like walking away unscathed. Like there's still an air of deception and trickery, but it's not like for them. I mean, what I'm saying is it's not them. Now, another storyline is that there's just anxiety about what could have happened in the past, deception and trickery of the past. There's worry and anxiety. And then, the underlying energy, what you're not seeing, or not what you're seeing, the underlying energy is something in regards to stability, foundation, could be house, home, career, focused, right? Like a business or something like that. And a slow moving energy. The Knight of Pentacles is like the slowest moving knight in the deck. And it's about a project or something abundant that is just taking forever for whatever reason, right? And it could be revolving around the stability, house, home, career, business, venture, project, whatever gives like this feeling of stability and foundation. That's Those are the words that are coming strongly to my mind. That said, I mean, this Seven of Swords in reverse is at least a good thing, because at least that energy is out the door. I just feel like there's still some anxiety, like a certain sense of vulnerability. I just heard, because it's like a loss of control. And so if you are feeling like you're losing power or losing control, just know that that's you being vulnerable. And that's totally natural. That's my dog growling. Okay, so let's go into this with the oracle. Oh, we already shuffled, sorry. Okay, so underneath the deck is the number 2. It's family, belonging, community, culture, tribe. So this could be related to a family aspect. Doesn't have to be actual blood family. It could be like, family, work family, culture, community, that type of thing. But we're paying attention to top of the deck. Number 12, desires, goals, passion, craving, fulfillment. So, and that's what I was saying about that star energy in the very beginning. So I feel like there was desires, there was goals, something that is still desired, goals that, you're still seeking. But I think, what this is saying is there's an end to that. It's like an ending and a beginning. And I feel like in order to balance it out, there has to be some kind of give and take. Because you got 10 and 10 here, but one's an ending, one's like, happiness and abundance. Okay, so underneath the deck is strange fruit. Yeah, I just said it. I was like, there has to be some give and take. It's underneath the deck is embrace your differences. So it's like you have to be like kind of willing to like not be so rigid in order to embrace the goodness of like the beauty of what is being seen, right? Things are always unique and beautiful when it's unlike anything that you would ever do or be or act or whatever, I don't know what I'm saying. Sometimes I just say it. Number 6, the year 1967. That could be significant to you in some way, shape, or form. I know I wasn't even born yet. Excuse me. Break your routine. We're going to read more into that in just a second here. So the number 6 could be significant to you. The number 1967, something like that, 96. I don't know. Break your routine. Okay, underneath the deck, Amazonite, harmony. So I feel like you're seeking harmony in a situation. And then top of the deck, Preonite, sacred space. Okay, so we're going to read this in just a second. Oh, this makes sense. So I was saying this is in regards to something slow moving regarding household stability. It's right above or right below sacred space. So above, below. I feel like this is like a home, a dwelling type of deal. Somebody's sacred space. I just heard office. That too. Okay. Let's read into this. Cancer. Water sign. Where are we at? Okay. So, number 12. Journey beneath your surface once to the depths of your soul's true desire. There are no limits to what you can achieve. So, sometimes our deep desires are those we have carried with us since childhood in different forms. Sometimes they are discovered along the way. Have you always wanted to be an artist or a teacher, to build your own house, become a monk, travel the world, open a B&B, or become a musician? What makes you passionate in life? What makes you excited? What makes you laugh? Think of a time when you were truly happy, content, or excited to inspired to live more fully. What elements came together to fulfill your soul's desires then? So the truth is that we almost always get what we ask for. We just don't always ask for what we truly deeply want. So it's time to really make you happy and joyous. It's time to walk in the direction of your true desire. If you could do, be, or create anything in this lifetime, what would it be? You don't have to see the whole pathway. Just take the first step in faith, and the next will reveal itself. Absolutely anything is achievable if your heart is the driving force. It's beautiful. And I feel like it's that, I was saying vulnerability, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords is the worst card in the deck, so for it to be in reverse, I feel like, you're giving up, that need for control, and it's a sense of vulnerability, but that is ultimately, what's going to be able to, offer you this, whatever it is that you're desiring, because you're giving up control. Like when you do that, you allow the bad, toxic things that you were holding on to, right, to be released, and then that allows, better things to flow in, if that makes sense. All right, let's look into 1967. So break your routine. It's the red gerbera is the name of the plant or flower. So this card takes us back to the heady days of the late 1960s, kicked off by the Summer of Love in 1967 and culminating in the iconic Woodstock Music Festival of 1969. Between these 2 years, many in the Western world began to break free from convention and stuffy social rules. It was a movement started by young adults who questioned the status quo and sought freedom of expression. They challenged outdated ideas and attitudes by growing their hair long, wearing outrageous fashions, and experimenting with sex, drugs, and rock and roll. They rebelled against authority. It was an intoxicating time that didn't last, but it did lay the groundwork for new and exciting ways of looking at life and encouraged a more open-minded, less restrictive society. Individuality and self-expression are now openly supported in most Western countries. Protests can bring about real and lasting change, and people in the Western world are free to find their own form of spirituality without having to kowtow to old-fashioned conventions. The 1967 unicorn appears when life has been dull and routine. It encourages you to try something different and bring a blast of fresh energy into your daily life. Explore an idea that seems outrageous to you, but that you've always wanted to try. You need to pick yourself up out of the daily grind and see a life from a different perspective, one that helps you break free from the herd. So, I keep hearing that Queen song, I Need to Break Free. Take that as it resonates. So, you're still undefeated. I'm gonna love you for the rest of my life. Yeah, I feel like, you're breaking free from something, you want to break free from some kind of way of thinking. Maybe you have, or that's like you've always been trying to, ultimately. But, as you're doing that as well, like, there's somebody that you're saying goodbye to, or that could be saying goodbye to you, that's going to love you for the rest of their life, or your life. Okay, so last card that I'm going to explain here, we're already almost at 20 minutes. Preonite, Sacred Space. The soothing translucent green of preonite quiets the mind and calms an agitated heart. It acts as a soap to cleanse any emotional debris that you may have in your auric field. Preonite helps release energetic and physical clutter that may be causing you discord. Preonite can help you let go of things in your life. I was just saying, letting go of something that you no longer need, use, or love. Place in the home and garden, preonite creates a healing sanctuary of peace and calmness. Affirmation, I take time to clear myself in my home to create a sacred space. So, I feel like there's something that you need to let go of and get some preonite that will help you with that release. And I was saying, like, you know, you're going to love them for the rest of your life. Yes, but sometimes when you love something or someone, you have to let it go. And if it really loves you, it'll come back. May not be right away, but, you know, it'll shift the energy for sure. So that's what I have for you for this week, Cancer. This is for the week of the 21st through the 27th of November. If you like what you saw, if any of this resonates at all, please make sure that you comment below. I would love to know. You know, tell me, you know, what parts resonate. It doesn't all have to fit, right? Then make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the little bell in the corner. That will notify you of my upcoming videos. I do these weekly, so as you know, together we grow. I do look forward to seeing you again next week. And if you'd like to do personals or, you know, want to go beyond this, make sure that you hit up the information below. I have all of the links, you know, for the information on the decks. If you want to drop a tip or a donation to help the channel grow, or sign up for newsletters that I have coming up at the end of the year. That said, I will see you on the flip side, Cancer. I hope you have a fantastic week. It looks like, you know, things, once you let something go, it does look like, you know, you're going to have a little bit of anxiety or that feeling of vulnerability, but ultimately letting go of that, I just heard letting go of manipulative ways that keep you anxious, right? It's ultimately going to help you move forward with this situation, this stability, this foundation. Get some preonite. Those are my tips for you. All right. Peace.